How is it?
Okay, I guess.
Not the same, is it? You know, I know you guys miss Emily. It's okay to be sad. And you know, it's okay to cry.
I'm not a baby.
You know what? You guys are always going to be my babies. Even when you're grown up and you have kids of your own, you're still going to be my precious little babies.
Please stop.
With those beautiful brown eyes and those chubby cheeks.
Mom!
I can't help it. You know, you guys were so adorable. I don't care if it's people looking. You guys were so adorable. You know how much I miss your tiny little fingers and your itty bitty toes?
If you want another baby, just have one.
I know that funerals are supposed to be a comfort for the living. But I already hate this.
So do I.
Nicholas looks like a bomb set to go off any minute.
I'm worried about him.
Yeah, me too. He's been erratic, to say the least. And now to be so grief-stricken.
You know what? We'll stay close. Between the two of us, we can help Nicholas get through this.
Are you looking for someone?
No.
You can't fool me, Monica. Despite what you said to Jason, you're hoping that he'll show up here. Because in your heart, you know this is where he belongs today.
Emily is dead because of Jason and the life he has chosen. I meant what I said, Edward. If he shows up here, I am not responsible.
I stand before you with a heavy heart to celebrate the life and mourn the passing of a remarkable young woman. Emily Quartermain filled many roles in her too short life. Beloved granddaughter, treasured daughter, cherished sister, and friend to so many. She was poised on the brink of a new journey with the man she loved. Emily's loss would have been devastating under any circumstances, but her life was brought to a brutal, sudden end. Emily won't live to a ripe old age, or long enough to have children of her own, and we, the people who loved her, didn't have the luxury of preparation. Emily is at peace now, and those she left behind must start the work of remembering, letting go, and moving on. Emily's death makes us question, why do such terrible things happen to such good people? What are we supposed to learn, if anything, from such senseless loss? How do we keep anger and confusion from casting a shadow over the rest of our lives? All I can say is the answer doesn't lie in how Emily died. It lies in how she lived. How she touched everyone here with her loving kindness, her generosity of spirit. The answer lies in the hearts of those who knew and loved Emily best. Her dearest friend is going to help us find those answers by remembering and honoring Emily's life. Elizabeth.
Can we make a collage out of Emily's pictures?
I think that would be a great idea. Jerry Morgan? What are you doing here?
I need to talk to you.
You know what? We've had a really hard day.
I wouldn't have come if it wasn't important.
Fine. Come on. Let's take this.
Who are you?
My name's Joseph Caro. It's yours.
Stay away from my mom.
Michael,
Mom, the Zakars are Dad's enemies. You can't trust him.
that's enough, okay?
Didn't you hear me? He's the enemy.
Michael, that is enough. I want you to take your brother and go upstairs while I talk to Johnny, and if I catch you listening, you're in big trouble. Sorry about that.
Reminds me a lot of myself at that age. You're not quite clear on all the details, but you know that because of what your dad does, it makes you different. That normal rules don't apply.
Michael's lost 2 people who are very important to him. That's why he's acting out.
My mother tried to protect me too. In the end, you can't.
I'm sorry, I'm probably the worst public speaker ever. In the best of circumstances. The thought makes me sick to my stomach on a day like this. But Emily deserves the best I have to give, and I need to speak about her, so that is what I'm going to do. Grace, dignity, generosity, kindness, unconditional love. We all know Emily personified those qualities, but there was something else, something that wasn't as apparent, and that's what I would like to address first. People who didn't know Emily tended to mistake her softness for weakness, but she was the epitome of the iron fist and the velvet glove. Ask anyone who ever snapped her last nerve. I can't speak for any of you, but I know I never wanted to be on the receiving end of Emily's righteous indignation. But that wasn't her usual way. If she wanted you to do the right thing, which was always so clear to her, she would win you over with calm and reason, and before you knew it, you were doing exactly what she suggested. And if you chose to do the very thing she urged you not to, her love never wavered, because she was loyal to the people she loved no matter what. Especially her notoriously nutty family. Never has a child been so unlike the family who adopted her. At least on the surface. But as it turned out, she was a perfect fit. Edward, I cannot count the number of times I have heard you say that Emily was the center, the heart of your family. And to a certain extent that was true. But to Emily, the heart of the family was always you. And Monica, I know you can barely think right now, but when you can, I hope you'll take comfort in knowing that you, more than anyone, changed the course of Emily's life. You came along when she needed you the most. You took her into your heart, into your home. You and Alan became her inspiration. You gave her focus and ambition, and I know she never stopped being grateful for that. More than anything or anyone, the Quartermaines were responsible for shaping the incredible woman Emily turned out to be. You should all be very proud.
It's not a good idea for you to show up at the house where Sonny's kids live.
I'm here to see you.
Okay. What do you want?
We've had time to get some distance from the ball. Anything come back that might help you point to the identity of the man who tried to strangle you?
No. He came up from behind me. I didn't see anything. You're the one who saw him running away. You still sure it's not your father?
Positive.
Really? Are you sure you're not trying to protect him out of loyalty?
My father murdered my mother in front of my face. The last thing I would do is lie to protect him.
Okay. Keep talking.
My father didn't strangle you. And I'm starting to doubt that he killed Emily, which means the person who did is still out there. I need to stop him before he gets to somebody else.
Like Lulu.